So we're back on the air conditioner this morning, and just connected up the control panel. So either at the garage or by my mishandling, I've broken off a connector on the wires. It's only a little 2-pin connector, just plugs in there, but I've just got a little adapter that I've just made up to fix that little problem. Silly boy. And I made a huge boo-boo yesterday, and I was almost too embarrassed to show it, but I'm going to have to do it. So when I was drilling the hole for the power cable, I made the biggest mistake you can imagine. Yes, I forgot that I'd put the fabric on the inside of the roof, so when I drilled the hole through, the drill just picked up the fabric and ripped it to pieces. Ah, dear. Anyway, what I fortunately, I'm about to drop something here. Hang on. Fortunately, what I have is my new dome light, and that just, by the time I just fiddle up the edges, is going to disguise that, thank goodness. And the other thing that I've just realised, which I was complaining about yesterday, is that I hadn't pushed this headliner back far enough into this plastic channel, which is designed to hold this edge. And I've just realised that the cabling for the air conditioner, which I'm going to make a channel for here, of course, because there's the holes for it coming down, will actually fit into that plastic channel and be hidden. And then I can just put a disguising strip over the top of it, or get a piece of thin wood or whatever and wrap it in the same headlining material, and then just fix that up in here. So I think that's going to solve the problem, but what a mess. Oh dear, I could have cried last night because I put so much effort into the headliner and then just messed it up like that. Anyway, right, so the unit that goes over the top is here. That's just held on with 4 little dome bolts that hold on to these threads. I've just measured it up, and there is just the right amount of thread there. Sorry, where am I? Just the right amount of thread there for the dome bolts to fit and pull everything tight. Now, one thing I am going to go and check is how, because the vent itself is full of holes, I'm not sure whether or not I can see this rather messy edge that we've got here and here. So what I might do, depending on how it looks, is get a bit more of this roof fabric and then just make a piece that's going to fit inside there. Don't know whether I'm going to do that just at the moment, but that's a possibility if I need to. Anyway, let's see what it looks like when it goes back up there, and then make a decision based on that. Right, that's the next job. Okay, so getting ready to install the cables. Now, this was supplied with conduit already trapped around it, obviously for protection, but because I'm running this inside channel already, I'm actually going to remove the conduit to make these a little bit thinner, and also shorten them as well, because we don't need the complete length it's given us. I think they've given us about 4 meters, but maybe 5 meters. Don't need them that long to get down to the battery box. So I'll get these installed at the compressor, these ends here at the compressor end, run the cables through, measure up how much we need, and then cut them accordingly, and then put some new fittings on the end. I've got a tool for doing that somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to feed these through, get up on top of the roof there and get these connected, and then we can start powering it up and seeing what happens. Fingers crossed. So that's the cables out of the sheath. It's actually supplied with a blade fuse. Don't know what these are called. Anyway, so I'm just going to disconnect from this end and just leave that red wire there intact. And then I'll just put another termination on there, just losing the whole lot. Put that screw back in there just so we can retain it. And then I'll just shorten that cable as needed, and we'll put this into the positive buzz bar, and that will get that. So these are designed to take about 60 amps under maximum airflow, maximum cooling. So we'll measure that on the Victron Smart Shunt when we get it connected up, just to make sure we're pulling it all. And that just needs the cabling put in now, so I'm going to get up on the roof now and connect them all up. Okay, so up on the roof, and this is the positive connected up. I'm just going to do the negative, and then I've got rubber grommets, so as it goes through the roof, the holes in the roof down here, I've got rubber grommets, and then that's all going to be Sikaflexed up once it's all in place. So I'll just get these done, remembering when I took them off I needed a wrench, so I'm going to tighten them up nice and tightly on the with the wrench, and then I can put this cover back on. And I think that's about all we need to do up to the top here, so let's get this done. Let's get down there and see what happens when I connect it all up. So cables are all routed. They went down in that channel as I thought they would at the back there. I just need to sort that mess out. Do that in a minute. So everything else is set up. That's the temperature sensor there. Not sure where it's located, but presumably somewhere up here. Right, moment of truth. Please work. Oh, okay. Well, we've got something. Right, maybe the time to get the instruction manual out. Okay, so that's there. Fan 2. Temperature. I have to go and read this. So what are these? Okay, oh, that's the air conditioning, so doing something. Oh, helps us, but oh, blimey. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of air. And it's very cold. Blimey, I did not expect that. I mean, the noise from it is, of course, is basically just the fact that it's blowing a lot of air. It's like a fan on full blast. But that is very cold. Okay. Right, I'm going to get my thermometer out and just see what this is, what this is doing. But that's pretty impressive so far. So that's the system working at the top end here, and it's adjusting temperatures downstairs in the cab area. You can hear it varying speeds, and the pipes, oh yeah, that's very cold. So it's doing something anyway. I'll just go and just check the currents that it's drawing as well, but that's quite impressive. Yeah. That's mildly warm air coming out, but it's not a hot day today, so I'm not actually, just as it's reducing temperature, fan just slows down, and that actually just kicked off, that's why. So yeah, it seems to be doing what it's intended to be doing. So let's go and check down below again, and we'll just see how much current it's drawing when it's actually kicking in. So I had it running for quite a bit now. I think the problem we've got today is it's just not warm enough for the AC to be running absolutely full blast. So if I do warm the sensor up, I can get it to kick into high, but we've got really bright sunshine, so I'm competing with the amps that the solar system's putting in, which is around 10 amps. So if that's the case, of full blast, this seems to be running about 35 amps, but it varies a lot. So it goes up and down to about 17, 15, presumably as the temperatures cool down inside the evaporator. So it's very cold air coming out, but as I say, I'm limited by the fact that we're only about 15-16 degrees air temperature today. but I need to test this again when it's a bit warmer. But so far I am very, very impressed, especially for the money. They're on AliExpress. There's a link in the description. At the moment they've got a bit of a deal on by the looks of it, which is I think 40 or 50 euros off, so the net price is about 380 euros. If you're in the UK, you'll have to check what the prices are over there, but for the amount of money it cost me, I am mightily impressed. Anyway, I'm just going to get this a lot tidied up a little bit, and we'll get the roof the cover back on and tidy it all up and finish up. But I hope this has been helpful. It's a bit of a short video today just to show you the final testing, but if you're in the market for one of these, and as I said yesterday in yesterday's video, now's the time to do it. Don't leave it until it's 35 degrees. You've got to be sitting on the roof there cutting holes and sweating. Now's the time to think about getting one installed if that's what you want. But as far as this is concerned, it's a winner. Right. Oh, not sponsored in any way, shape or form, by the way. This is all my own money that's been spent buying this, so I've got no skin in the game. Anyway, I'll leave that there and catch up with you on the next one. Thanks for watching.